Hello everybody, Andrew Zuehlke, Spiritual Life Director, joining you today with a video devotional. And today I'm going to talk about a man by the name of Brennan Manning. He was born in 1934 and raised in Brooklyn, New York. He attended St. John's University for 2 years, then joined the Marine Corps. After that, he attended the University of Missouri, studying journalism. But after a semester, he left because he was looking for something more in his life. Maybe the something more is God, an advisor suggested. This led to Brennan enrolling at St. Francis Catholic Seminary in Loretto, Pennsylvania. And in February of '56, while Brennan was meditating on the Stations of the Cross, a powerful experience of the personal love of Jesus Christ sealed the call of God on his life. He graduated with a major in philosophy and minor in Latin, and he completed advanced studies in theology and graduated from St. Francis Seminary. He was ordained to the Franciscan priesthood in May of 1963 and served as theology instructor and campus ministry at the University of Steubenville and worked as liturgy instructor and spiritual director at St. Francis Seminary. He lived and worked among the poor in Europe and in the United States, and he journeyed to Spain and joined an order committed to an uncloistered meditative life among the poor. He became a solitary reflective, and he secluded in a remote cave for 6 months in the Zaragoza desert. He went to work down south on shrimp boats and ministered to shrimpers and led many families back to the church. He restored a chapel that had been destroyed by Hurricane Camille and then suffered a precipitate collapse into alcoholism. 6 months of treatment later, he was writing and speaking, leading spiritual retreats, and he continued to travel for the rest of his life to write, preach, and encourage men and women everywhere to accept and embrace the good news of God's unconditional love in Jesus Christ. He wrote books like The Ragamuffin Gospel, Abba's Child, and The Parable of Willie Wan and Ruthless Trust. What an interesting life. Did you catch the precipitate collapse into alcoholism that was mentioned? Precipitate means foolhardy or impulsive or ill-advised or imprudent. And what did that slip lead to? It led to recovery, writing, speaking, preaching, and sharing the good news of Jesus Christ. Manning's life reminds us that God can bring good even out of the most tragic situations. He once said, "My deepest awareness of myself is that I am deeply loved by Jesus Christ, and I have done nothing to earn it or deserve it." Maybe that's what it takes sometimes for us to understand the love of God shown to us in Christ Jesus. During this difficult hour in our lives, may we be reminded and encouraged by Manning that above all, we are deeply loved by Jesus Christ and need only return that love with all of our hearts in faith to Christ to know Him in this life and in the next. Take care of yourselves, be safe, and God bless you. I'll join you again.